We do start with some breaking news here on the deadly shooting outside the Hendricks County Courthouse. Within just the last 30 minutes, Indiana State Police identified the man killed by deputies earlier this afternoon. Thanks for joining us as we kick off our news here at 6. I'm Bir Shaladneh.
And I'm Dan Spieler. State police say deputies shot 65-year-old Mark Vaute after he pointed a gun at them while they were transporting inmates just this afternoon. Now, Fox 59 has confirmed that Vaute was the great-grandfather of the young children killed in a crash after a police chase earlier this year. Iris and Eris Vaute were killed when a car crashed into their car during a police chase in February. The suspect in that chase was scheduled to be in court this afternoon. Fox 59's Jesse Wells is at the courthouse in Danville with details on what led to that shooting earlier today.
The side of the courthouse has been blocked off for the last several hours after the suspect was shot and killed in the grass outside the building. Luckily, no officers or witnesses were hurt during that incident. Around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 Hendricks County Sheriff's deputies were transporting a group of inmates from jail into the side of the Hendricks County Courthouse when they were confronted by an armed suspect.
They parked in front of the courthouse. As they were walking in with the group of inmates, somebody who was already here at the courthouse allegedly produced a firearm and pointed it in the direction of the deputies.
At that point, at least one, if not both of the deputies opened fire and killed the suspect who fell in the grass. It's not clear if that suspect, who was not an inmate, actually fired any shots. The key question that police can't yet answer is why the suspect was here with a gun, and was he planning to target one of the deputies or one of the inmates on their way to court.
But again, right now we recognize there are a lot of questions that you have. They're the same questions we have, which is why we're going to do an investigation. We're very early in this, and hopefully we'll get to a point where we have the motive to find out exactly why that man was here and what was happening, but right now we don't have that.
After the shooting, the courts did close for the day. State police say there were cameras that captured the entire incident, and a gun was recovered next to the suspect's body. Finally, to avoid any conflict of interest, the investigation is being headed up by the Indiana State Police. Jesse Wells, Fox 59 News.
And again, just to reiterate, a number of details coming into our newsroom that have been updated since that report from Jesse, confirming that the man who was there and was shot today by police was 65-year-old Mark Vaute, the great-grandfather of the young children who were killed in a crash involving a police chase earlier this year. That suspect in that chase was scheduled to be in court this afternoon. We're going to continue to update this story on the news at 10 and on Newspoint at 11. Until then, you can head to our website, fox59.com, for all the latest info.